そう参る。
Hello, everyone! Long time no see. It's time for another stream. How are we all doing today? Hi! Oh, eh? Why? Twitch chat, what are you doing? Get down from there. Get down from there. You're overtaking the whole screen, you silly. Alex, thank you for the resub. Good afternoon, everyone, or potentially good morning, depending on where you are in the world. It's me, Carly. I'm here, I'm back from France, and I'm ready to spend some time with my Cappy Badgers. But good afternoon, everyone. Now, before we get too far in, I want to give you all a heads up. I have spent this whole morning wrestling with OBS. I'm having a weird error where OBS just closes itself. There's nothing in the crash logs. I've gone through everything. I've literally remade everything from scratch this morning, and it did it literally right at 1 on the dot when I went to go live, so it may happen. In the event it does, I'm gonna have to restart OBS and relaunch stream, so just hold tight. If stream goes down, I will be trying to get back as fast as I can, because I can only really gamble with that, unfortunately. We're gonna hope for the best here, but since there's no crash log or anything in regards to its problem, I have no way of knowing what's actually causing it, and I'm kind of just playing guessing games. Wow, thank you so much for the membership renewal. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, hi everyone. Now that said, since I was redoing all of the OBS stuff, most of it's kind of actually better than it was before, so now when you donate, or if you do a message with bits on Twitch, I couldn't do it for renewal messages, unfortunately. I don't know why it wasn't. What do you mean YouTube's not receiving enough video to maintain streaming? Stream status poor, not receiving enough video. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? Settings, output. Everything's what it should be. Bitrate's good, audio bitrate's good. Yeah, these are all in the right settings. Then I guess I can bring this down. Actually, maybe it wants to go up. Maybe up will fix it.
So mighty.
Wow, my goodness, so many Cappy Badgers are renewing. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, well, today's gonna be a weird one. Okay, the message went away. I think I may have at least fixed one thing, but I don't think whatever issue it just had was connected to the other issue I was having, so we'll just have to roll with the punches, as one might say. But thank you, Cappy Badgers, for the renewals. Thank you. Did I bring you anything French wall candy, maybe? Trust me, you don't want it. So after experiencing France, my takeaway is that all the comments about French food being flavorless was not a joke. I thought it was a joke. I have discovered it is in fact not a joke. I have never missed burgers so much in my life, and that's saying something because I always miss burgers, but oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. The first thing I did upon getting off the airplane was go to the nearest burger shop and burger it up because I missed flavorful meat. I missed it so much. Hi Chibi, welcome in, welcome in. It was rough. Just to be honest, it was rough. Chris, thank you for the resub. Thank you. Oh my goodness, you guys are spoiling me so much. Way too sweet. Way, way, way too sweet. Quick, name 5 burger chains. I'm gonna believe you'll defect and become Shuttercom in France. Alright, well we're gonna open up with Freddy's and Rally's and McDonald's and In-N-Out and Carl's Jr. or Hardee's, depending on how you know it. Boom, 5, easy peasy. Gotta be stronger than that. Wow. Could you imagine if instead I just went Baguette? Baguette. Okay, so I will be honest, French baguettes are delicious. But I thought it was kind of like a joke. I thought it was a kind of a meme. I thought it was like, you know how like Americans love burgers, and I know that I might as well be a meme with how much I love burgers, but not like every American is obsessed with burgers, right? So I assumed that baguettes for the French must be the same, right? Like we advertise it like, wow, everyone loves baguettes, but it's probably just a regular food item that is more popular than on average in France. No, literally everyone eats baguettes. Literally everyone. Like, everyone was just walking around holding baguettes. That wasn't even like legitimately. You might think it's flavorless because the food isn't as processed as it is
You
in the
might
US.
think it's flavorless because the food isn't as processed as it is in the US.
There we go! TTS actually worked! It was a little loud, but it did work. No, the issue was a lack of seasoning in a lot of places. You could tell texture-wise that things were less processed, and that was really good. But, I discovered that many places would kind of just, like, sear it and hand it off. Right? Like, you would get seared stuff with maybe a little bit of pepper. When I say a little bit of pepper, I mean, like I was scared of using the whole jar, so I gave you a very tiny amount. There was only 2 places where, like, seasonings were used in abundance, primarily, like, herbs and whatnot, and I really liked those 2 places. Thank you, Rob, for the resub. I appreciate it. You'd think it'd be the opposite, right? Yeah, I definitely was not expecting that to be the circumstance until I arrived. From what I saw in France, the main, like, everyone really loves breads and sandwiches, right? So boulangeries were kind of like what everyone ate from. And like the sandwiches were really good, but at the end of the day, it was very thin slices of meat with usually a butter spread and like some sort of really stinky cheese, right? So a lot of the flavors came from the cheeses. That was like a kind of a consistent thing I started to notice the more I was in France. So dishes that didn't have either a lot of butter or a lot of cheese kind of tended to be on the more bland side. And I'm guessing those are connected, but that's just me throwing darts at the wall. The baked goods were amazing, and the more I thought about it, the more I started to realize that the things I know about French when it's connected to food deals more with French critiques, right? French critics, Michelin stars, things like that. I connected that to food, but now that I'm thinking on it, no, honestly speaking, I think we can attribute more of like French food critics, less French food being like the core piece. Was my takeaway. I was very happy to get other food, but putting the food out of the equation, I did have a really good trip. It was really fun. I got to see a lot of cool stuff. We went to all the classic stuff, right? The Arc de Triomphe, the Eiffel Tower. We did the Louvre. The Louvre was really cool. It was really, really cool. I posted some photos on Twitter. I wanted to post them onto YouTube too, but I was having issues with the hotel internet, and I decided to stop fighting it about halfway through. Our group actually got in trouble with staff, and they disconnected all of our equipment at one point, and I didn't have it in me to keep fighting. I didn't have it in me to risk the whole group getting in trouble with the French law. So halfway through, I was like, well, the things that are pre-scheduled on Twitter are going to kind of have to just be what go out, because that's just not gonna work. Ooh, thank you for the $5 super. I'm gonna wait to see if TTS comes through. Hold on. Come on, TTS, you can do this. You can do this.
Great to have you back.
Oh, thank
I've been
you.
rereading comics lately, and I actually hear a voice in my
Wait,
head.
really? How many of you, when you read the comics, hear my voice? Because that's a crazy thought. that's a crazy thought. I'm honored. I'm honored. I'm honored. Thank you so much. I believe they're working on the 12th volume right now, so you have some more to get excited about. More comics on the way. More comics on the way. Really? Oh, goodness. I'm gonna have to make sure I don't sound too insane then, so you can hear my voice properly and not hear me screaming. I still want to do some comic reads with you guys. I think that'd be really fun. Hi, Mike. Welcome in. Welcome in. TTS should work for Twitch bits, and it should work for super chats and direct donations. I want to set it up for renewal messages. I didn't have enough time to fix that today, but I do plan on fixing that. I want to make it to where, like, when I'm knee deep in Minecraft, I'm not missing comments. And if you guys are paying to say something to me, I'd really like to hear it. And I can sometimes get very scatterbrained and distracted. So I'm trying to set it up, but I'm using a program I'm not used to knowing. So it's been a little bit of a hang. Who would voice the other core members? Oh, themselves, obviously. Just like me. What do you mean? Everyone's having OBS issues. Yeah, I'm really hoping we don't have the problem. Really hoping. I went through everything because, like, yesterday I was testing stuff because I was getting prepared for today. No issues. I had OBS open on my PC all day, and nothing went wrong. Today, I open it, and it just closes itself after about 10 minutes. And I'm like, oh, that's weird. I must have accidentally closed it. So then I reopen it, and another 10 minutes pass, and it does the same thing. So then I start going through all my settings, and I'm like, oh, well, let's see if there's a crash log. I go through all the logs, nothing. According to OBS, I must have closed it myself, which I didn't. So then I start messing around because I have like multiple scene collections and stuff, and I'm like, okay, well, maybe there's a corrupted file. I remake my entire OBS from the ground up, completely redo it, and then it does it again. After an hour this time. So an hour now has gone by, and I'm like, all right, maybe it's a GPU thing, right? Maybe it's a driver issue. Maybe it actually has nothing to do with OBS and it's coincidental. So I go through and I discover, yeah, I'm missing a GPU driver. Let's go ahead and fix that. So I fix it. I pull everything up. It's now been another hour, and I'm about to start stream. 1 p.m. hits, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go grab a drink and come back. And it closed while I had walked away. So as of right now, it could happen at any given moment, and I have no idea what's causing it because I've gone through everything. Reinstalls, GPU drivers, redid every asset, went through all the assets themselves to look for corrupted files. I've done it all. And it still is happening, so we're gonna kind of have to play that part a little bit by ear, but I'm sure over the course of either today's stream or tomorrow, I will be able to figure out the problem. Another streamer I follow calls it the goldfish brain. He even has an emote for it. Oh, it's so cute. I think it's because, like, I don't know about you guys, but when I get interested in something, like, I give it 110%. That includes games, and that includes streams. So, if I get too invested, it means that I'm invariably gonna miss things. Hi, Rena! How are you? It's good to see you! It's good to see you! Oh, is it cold? Yeah, we're in a freeze right now. There's a big freeze coming down from the north. All of Canada and like the Midwest and all of the northern areas. Even some of Florida's getting hit by it. So make sure you're inside, you have your heater on, you've got some blankets. If you live in an area that doesn't typically snow, you should have your faucets dripping, okay? Because otherwise the pipes will freeze. So turn all your faucets on very small so they drip a little bit to keep your pipes from freezing and bursting, all right? Pro tip. If you live in an area that freezes frequently, like normally gets cold, then your pipes are probably insulated enough you don't have to worry about it. But if you live in an area where that's not the case, please go turn your faucets on. Okay? Hi, Isaac! It's nice to meet you too! Welcome in, welcome in. I hope you're having a good time. Yeah. You're buried at home? Like buried in snow or buried in blankets? Because one of those is great and one of those is scary. One of those isn't so good. I had a great time on the trip. Yeah, I saw a bunch of cool stuff. I think the Louvre was probably my favorite. Did a few cathedrals. We did the Notre Dame, right? Which was pretty cool because if you didn't know, the Notre Dame had burned down. And when they went to start rebuilding, because the Notre Dame was so old, there was no existing blueprints. However, Ubisoft had done a 3D scan of it for an Assassin's Creed game, and Ubisoft gave the 3D scans to the city to rebuild the Notre Dame. So the Notre Dame I saw was technically the Assassin's Creed version, I guess, which I thought was cool. I thought that was pretty cool. 3D scans for the win. Yeah, pipe bursts are no joke. So seriously, go get your faucets dripping. Yes. Yes. Assassin's Creed Unity. There we go. There we go. Yeah. What a situation, man. That's crazy, but it's awesome that they were able to do something about that. I've never actually played an Assassin's Creed game. I've never played one. I know they were really popular, but I wasn't much of a gamer, you know? So there's a lot of games that I know were popular that I've heard Sylvia talk about here and there, but I've never played them myself to actually experience them. And asked her a few times what games I should play, and she just keeps giving me these huge lists of titles I've never heard before, and it's kind of overwhelming. But maybe one day. Maybe one day. Some random one on an iPad? They put Assassin's Creed on an iPad? That's some Skyrim level horse poo. On an iPad? Next you're gonna tell me you played it on a refrigerator. But also going back to the original question, actually at the start, where this all began. I did not bring you any French wall candy because it probably wouldn't taste good. I did it for your taste buds. Yeah, I don't know if they closed any studios. You'll have to be the one to tell me. I'm so behind on gaming knowledge. I am extremely behind on gaming knowledge. So, you'll have to inform me. But we're back. Streams are back to normal, and this was the last big trip, okay? So prior to choosing to be a VTuber, I had some things pre-scheduled that I had to do. I'm not seeing lag on my side. It shows stream healthy. If you're having a lot of lag, I'm not sure what to tell you because I already went through the settings to double check it and fix it, and it says stream health is good. So I'm kind of just gonna believe in it. I'm just gonna believe in it. Oh, but you know what it might be? Actually, I think I know what it is. With the storms coming in, everything's kind of messed up. Like internet-wise, everyone's just kind of having problems. So that could actually be part of it. Even if YouTube servers are saying there's no issue with the weather, there's actually a good chance there's going to be complications that just won't show up on the feed. Yeah, those dang internet sharks. Those dang internet sharks. But yeah, usually when there's lag, best recommendation, give it a refresh, see if that fixes it. If not, like, we're just gonna have issues because of the weather problems right now. But yeah, so all my trips are out of the way, which means I can give it my all 120% again. I really like doing earlier streams with you guys, but we are gonna start to toggle now. Now that my last big trip is out of the way, we're gonna do some early streams and the occasional late stream based on how I'm feeling. So some late streams are gonna filter in again, but I really like this 1 p.m. slot-ish to some degree. I've got 2 videos that are halfway edited that I just need to do a little bit of fixes to, so you've got 2 videos on the way, ASMR videos. I need to get back to doing shorts. I need to get back to doing shorts. Those will be on the way too. I have finally cooked up something cool though. I had a big meeting yesterday. Yesterday? The day before yesterday. I told you that a special merch line just for my Cappy Badgers was going to come out. And I finally had the big meeting to get that started. So, the VTuber merch line is on the way. It's in production, and I will hopefully have some cool stuff to announce, like with visuals soon. But it's actually in progress this time. Like, it's not just like in talks. The talks have happened now, and now we're in production. So that's cool. That's cool. We have 2 streams scheduled beyond today. I pre-scheduled some streams before today. We're gonna be live on Thursday and Friday, both at 1 p.m. I'm gonna grab my thumbnails, and I'll need you guys to be well behaved because one of these thumbnails is a little whoa. Whoa. You'll understand. So there's this one. This is obviously not the whoa one. Rebuilding Common Tower, parentheses, again. We're gonna do some Minecraft on Thursday. We're gonna try to figure out the land plot for Common Tower, because in our new map, we gotta figure out a new location. So we gotta scour the lands and find where we're going to build. That's the plan for that stream. It's gonna be 2 to 3, probably. 2 to 3 hours, as per usual. And then where's the other one? All right, be well behaved. Be well behaved, Cappy Badgers. I know I'm a well-endowed woman, so be well behaved. Anyway, we have another ASMR stream on the way. We haven't done one in forever. So this one's also going to be at 1 p.m. on Friday. Friday, 1 p.m. If you can't make the stream, don't worry. You're going to be able to watch the VOD. This will be on both YouTube and Twitch. I'm going to try to do both platforms pretty aggressively. That's the plan. That's the plan. We're gonna try to go hard on both. I really want to try to score Twitch partner this year. So we're gonna try to really give it our all. Yeah. So ASMR streams are back up. I do ASMR, yeah. I think it's a really fun way to help people like cool off and get cozy and sleep. And given that I'm out superheroing so much, I know that my time is limited. So if I can create like a video or something that has a lot of like replayability value, that's whole purpose is to help you relax, and I think that's the most heroic thing I can do. Hence the ASMR. This is kind of its point, so yeah! And then we have 2 new videos on the way. I have the thumbnails for them. I can show you the thumbnails. Hold on. Okay. You ready to see the thumbnails for the new videos? Bye-bye. This is the first one. And then this is the second one. These are both ASMR videos. Both ASMR videos that will be coming out this month. Well, February. Not this month, but February. One of these might slide in this month, technically. But the other one will definitely be February, so don't worry. I've been working hard for all of you. I actually was prepping some of the stuff on the plane. Like a psycho. I was prepping some of this on the plane like a psycho. But that's fine. It's fine. Hold on, I gotta delete this from the... Yeah! And I have the member-only wallpaper. I have the member-only wallpaper for this month. I haven't posted it yet because I needed to go through and make a version of it that like everyone can see, that doesn't spoil what it is. For everyone that's not a Cappy Badger member. But I have it. It came out really good. So I gave the artist full free reign on what to do with it, and they did such an incredible job with it. I'm so happy. I think you guys are gonna love it. I'm honestly considering, like, the face is so well done. I'm like, should this just be my profile picture? make a zoomed in version for my profile picture. You guys are gonna love it. They did so good. So, YouTube Cappy Badgers, get excited. Get excited. I never understood the appeal of ASMR videos. Not all. So as a viewer, I'm going to talk about ASMR like as a viewer for a second. ASMR is a field that has a lot of different variations, right? Sometimes it's just like tapping on things, right? Or we're doing like role play, really vocal heavy. I do a lot of vocal heavy stuff here on this channel, right? And I think it just depends on what the person's looking for. ASMR as a whole is supposed to be about like a tingling feeling in the brain that not everyone experiences. Think of like when you're listening to a really good song and all of a sudden like the hairs on the back of your neck stand up and you're really feeling the music and you get like this tingly feeling. That's called frisson, right? It's kind of like that, but a little less energizing, more like soothing. ASMR is supposed to be able to trigger that, but it's grown as such like a field that, like music, there's so many different variations and versions of it now, right? So sometimes ASMR caters to more of like an intimate feeling that's supposed to make someone feel comforted and safe, or maybe feel less lonely, right? So we're focusing more on like emotional values, which is what mine tend to do, but I always throw in triggers of some type. I almost never do just talking. I never do just talking. But some videos do, and then some videos are focused exclusively on trying to really curate good quality, like, audio stuff, right? To where, like, you're going straight for that tingly feeling. Don't neurodivergent people respond well to ASMR? I have no idea if it's, if there's a difference if you're neurodivergent or not, to be completely honest with you. If there's been a study about that, I'd be interested in reading it. That'd be cool to read. I just know that, like, when I've been stressed, it's helped me. And I'm a simple creature. If it's helped me, maybe it'll help others. I feel that like as both like a VTuber and as a superhero, I want to focus more on a personal aspect, because when I'm out there saving everyone, or if I'm out there streaming to a bunch of people, the one thing I feel that we lack sometimes is that personal, intimate vibe. So that's why I tend to focus on that in my videos. But at the end of the day, I just want to make stuff that helps people relax or maybe calm down. That's really my goal with it. Plus, I think I've gotten pretty decent at making the videos, so... Oh! Thank you for the $5 donation! I appreciate it! Okay, let's see if TTS works. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on!
Welcome back, Carly. Glad to see Myoshi again.
Aw, thank you! Thank you! Wow, that really... I got so nervous there. I thought it wasn't gonna work. Thank you so much for the $5 donation. Yeah. I'm happy to be back, and I'm honored that you call me your Oshi. I promise to give it my all for you. By the way, Carly, I'm a really big fan of superheroes, and I discovered you about half a year ago. Wow, really? Well, I hope I can be a superhero that makes you happy. I can be one of the greats, hopefully. I'm gonna try my best. TTS did it! Yeah! So going forward, all donations will do that. Sugrin is my online goofy buddy. I vouch for him, ignore his silliness. Did you say, watch his silliness with closer attention? Hi, Sugrin. We like silly here. To be honest, the Cappy Badgers spend every day trying to eat the wall. Like, I'm no stranger to silliness. No stranger to silliness. At all. But yeah. 2 in the morning? Oh, time zones, yeah. Yeah, time zones. You should probably go to bed soon, huh? 4 a.m. Oh, goodness. Rena, I'm happy to see you, but make sure to get some sleep, okay? But yeah, so today is more or less a chance for me to catch everyone up to speed, go over plans, talk about future streams and stuff. We might finally start getting some longer streams. Thank you for the $5 super chat. I appreciate it. Thank you, Andrew. Burger Fund.
Burger Fund. Need to re-infuse you with American cholesterol.
Yeah, I need it. My heart's gonna stop working from the lack of cholesterol, which is really strange, but that's how it works when you're an American superhero, I'm pretty sure. Who's your favorite superhero, not counting yourself? Sylvia, but don't tell her that. Burger! Did you guys notice on my donation page? Because I had to fix it up before we went live today. Because after doing all the changes with TTS, I had to go confirm that the page itself still worked. And I noticed there was a logo spot. So I put the logo in, and it tried squashing it, and I realized the logo had to be square. And I only had one object saved in my art folder that was a square. So my logo on the donation page is a burger. Who needs an actual logo when we have burger? Right? Yeah. Yeah! But yeah, so here's more or less the plan. We've got 2 streams coming up next week, and then February things are gonna roll a little bit better. I want to try to line up a Valentine's special, if I can. We'll see if I can get some people in on that. I want to get another collab or 2 scheduled, but I got sick in the middle of the last one. That made things a little rough. So I want to try to figure out some stuff, and I wanna do some big boy things. I want us to get back to Final Fantasy. I want us to finish Subnautica. Okay? Excuse me. And Sonic Adventure. I want us to finish both of those so we can start up some new games. And actually go into this year with some really, really aggressive playing. Maybe we can pick up a platformer like Spyro or Crash. Any special stream for this 4th of July since it will be America's 250th anniversary? It's very far away from the 4th of July. I haven't planned that heavily yet. Just to be like super honest with you. Mina, thank you for the 5 months as a Cappy Badger. I know it's early, but it's great to see you. Tell your creator I need your plushie on my bedroom shelf and an action figure. I missed my chances. I will let them know, but I know right now they're very focused on working on the 12th volume, so I'm not sure at what point they're going to have more merchandise out. And now, if you guys are looking for Common America merchandise currently, and you want me on your shelf, I do have one thing. Hold on. I don't think most people know this exists. Bear with me. Internet, please. Alright. So I have a store on Kawa Entertainment. These are VTuber merchandise items. These are not the full line, but these were made actually before I got fully signed into doing like VTuber stuff, right? So like when I actually set all the stuff and launched all my things, this was actually made prior to that. And there is an acrylic standee. It's on the smaller side, but it's of my VTuber model with my little floor can, and the floor moves. And they're only $19.99 despite being a moving acrylic standee. So if you're looking for something to put on a shelf, that is a pretty good recommendation. There is also a playmat and some TCG sleeves if you guys are really into card games or things like that. So these are already available. You can buy them currently. It's something you can buy now. And keep an eye on this page because when the new merch line drops, it's going to be here. I will be a lot more aggressive about talking about it at that stage, okay? So yeah, please go check that out. I'm gonna drop the link one more time for anyone that might have missed it. Yeah, so it's not the plushie or the figures, unfortunately, but it's something. It's all I really have for you currently, but it's better than nothing. Yeah, the column merch, Yeah, bust out the burger mouse pad. I love that thing. I love that thing so much. I love it so much. But yeah, I hope you guys like the stuff that we're cooking for the actual drop. We're working on an actual drop. It might be a few months, but we are working on it. It's going. Video and chat are desynced. Oh, what a day. It's this weather. How tall is the standee? It's, I want to say 6 or 8 inches. It's on the smaller side. It's not like a big one, but it does move. Bye, Rena! Alright, so, yeah. We already went through the plan, all the stuff that's going to be going on. Today isn't going to be that long of a day. It was more of a chance for me to just get back with you, tell you what to expect, because I have to edit those videos today. I have to finish editing the videos. Because if I don't finish it now... I wanted to ask now so that way you can plan months ahead for anything. I will definitely be doing something for July 4th. Absolutely. I've got a few other big scale things happening prior that I'm gonna have to focus on first. Once those other things are out of the way, then absolutely. I'm in another relay coming up kind of soon that I still have to get the art for and make the video. There's a lot. There's a lot, but I'm excited, and it's all stuff that I think you guys are really gonna like, and that's the most important part. What are some things you guys would really like to see, though? We've talked a lot about, like, the stuff I'm gonna get back to doing and I'm gonna start doing. But what are some things you guys would really like to see? Now, again, keep in mind that I only have so much power, so... I can't promise anything, but I'd like to hear what you'd like, and maybe I can keep that in mind while I do some master planning. Yeah, it's hard when your car freezes over. Be careful on roads right now, okay? It's not just about getting into your vehicle, it's the rest. Don't push it. A fashion stream? Yeah, that'd be fun. I still want to do that. Godzilla Midas Zero. Like, you want to watch the movie? Like, you want to do a watch-along? Carly in Marvel Rivals? Okay, well, I'm not a Marvel IP, so I don't think that's happening. But we can play it. Can you play Five Nights at Freddy's? I'd be willing. I'd be willing to play that. Is that something you guys want to see? Spam hearts in the chat if you want to see me play FNAF. Spam hearts. Like, just spam them. Just, if that's something you want to see, just pop off. This is your time. I need to get a gauge on how much we want that. Well, that was a much stronger reaction than I was expecting. You really want that? Okay, I mean, we can do that. Let me make a note. Let me make a note. That's that day. That's that day. Maybe the 5th. Maybe the 5th. I feel like something may have been happening on the 5th, so I'm a little unsure. It's either gonna be the 5th or the 6th. Just the first one to start. I need to see I need to see what I think about the game before I say yes to the entire series, right? Will you play some of the other Sonic games after you finish Adventure? I wouldn't be against it. I need to finish some games first. I've been a VTuber for 5 months now, and I haven't beat a single game. Like, we need to fix my playtime a little bit. Oh, a reaction video. That could be fun. That could be really fun. These are some good ideas. My wish list: Common America and Denny's, Common America and Nikkei, and a Common America fighting game. Okay, the bottom two might be a little hard, but Denny's! Denny's! Denny's, if you can hear me. Grand Slam Witch. Yummy. I'd also be down for an IHOB sponsorship. That could be fun. I want to see her in the ring at Waffle House. I'm gonna message the team and be like, can I get art of me at a Waffle House? Just, you know, doing Waffle House things? See what they say. I'm not sure how well that'll be received, but... Common America 2D beat 'em up? Oh my goodness, like the old side-scroller fight games that like had progressions. They were all PvE, you know what I mean? Those would be fun. Those would be fun. That would be so cool. Hand cams? What kind of stuff would you guys want to even do on hand cams? Like, we could do card openings, but that's expensive. I don't really have the money for that. Waffle House confirmed secret stage in the upcoming Common America Fighting Court. Lego! Lego are also expensive! You have named 2 expensive things. Gun cleaning. Yeah, no, I think I could get in trouble for that one. I think I would get in trouble. Cooking burger hand cam. Finally someone gets it. There we go. There we go. Sewing could be fun. Sew little plushies or something. That wouldn't be too bad. Pokemon Lego with a credit card. Oh, goodness. Yeah, I think a cooking stream would be cool. I don't know how I would set that up, though. Like, do I have to get a hot plate on my desk? How would I do that? I gotta find out how other people do cooking streams. Don't get grease on the lens? Well, I mean, it's a burger. It's a burger. It's gonna get grease everywhere. Isn't that par for the course? You should make a recipe for a Common America burger. Well, I can tell you it would have lots of bacon. That's for sure. Lots of bacon. And maybe an egg. Oh, and some caramelized onions. Lettuce and tomato, for sure. Maybe some pickles. Burger sauce. You know, the one that's like ketchup and mayo mixed together? Maybe a brioche bun or a pretzel bun. That sounds yummy. Mayo chop. Yeah, mayo chop. I like pickles and burgers, but I don't tend to eat pickles straight. I feel like I always make people hungry in the stream. I feel like that's kind of what I do. Pretty sure. Oh, I remember the thing that I was forgetting. I forgot about the next member stream. I need to schedule that. We can try to fit another member stream in. I want to finish unpacking. We were doing unpacking with the members. Oh! Green Skull, thank you for gifting a membership! Congratulations to the brand new Cappy Badger! Oh, you gave it to one of my mods. That's crazy. Well, now my moderator can mod the membership streams. Yay! Thank you for giving my moderator more work to do! Yay! You know what's crazy? That, mods can't see member-only streams unless they pay for a membership. They can't see it. They can't. So now one moderator can moderate the streams. You've given them job. Good job. How is that legal? I don't know. It's so strange. It's very strange of a decision, but yeah, YouTube scamming us out of our hard-earned dollary dues. YouTube be going for that extra dollar. They be fighting for it. Now the mods have to pay me to do their job. They lose money by being a moderator. It's wild. It's unfortunate. So that said, my mods don't have memberships, so I actually do really appreciate one of my mods getting that gift membership because now they can help me out. They can be there on the next stream, which is gonna be unpacking part 2, because I do wanna finish that game, and I enjoyed doing it with you all last time. Yeah. There are no gods here, only Mothman and Sasquatch. What did I miss? Next Common America villain YouTube? Oh goodness. Yeah! Someone finally noticed. We have given a promotion to Ducky. Timu Donald Duck is now helping out the channel with moderating stuff. They're here a lot. They keep a really good eye on the Discord. And I thought, you know, we might make fun of them a lot, but they do a really good job. So we brought in Timu Donald Duck as a new moderator to kind of help the team. Any collabs with Lucia or Yomi? We've been talking about it. We just haven't found time to actually schedule one because I keep going overseas, and Lucia and Yomi both have very, very busy schedules. So we've been talking though, and hopefully we can line something up. We'll see. If not, that's okay. Right? Because even if we can't collab on screen all the time, what matters is that we talk a lot behind the scenes and we get along good. That's what friendship is about. But hopefully I can score some fun collabs for you guys soon. We'll see. We'll see. I'm trying to cook. Hopefully Yomi is wearing clothes this time. I couldn't believe her. I open up Twitter and this girl is basically naked in the middle of the freeze. And I'm like, you're gonna die, Yomi. 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 Put some clothes on before you freeze. Before your hobble-a-jongas freeze off and fall off. Please, Yomi. I understand you're an intelligent scientist and you can probably find some way to, like, I don't know, reattach them, but no, please put clothes on. Please don't take more damage than you need to. Is she streaming right now? Yeah, it is her normal stream time, I'm pretty sure. Hi, welcome. Who's Yomi? Yomi Quinley from SVA. She's a really cool streamer and a friend of mine. You should check her out. Let's get a shout out for Yomi, please. It's actually probably where we're gonna raid in, because today's gonna be a rather short day. So I was gonna target a friend to send you to that's probably gonna stream for a while I prep the videos for today and get ready for all the streams we have planned. Which now we've added FNAF onto the list. I'll go ahead and give that a whirl and see what goes on. Because I wanna get back to more aggressively uploading and posting. So yeah. So today was more of like a short day just to kind of get us back going, get the process moving. I really need to figure out what's wrong with my OBS. We've been really lucky that it hasn't crashed so far, but it's just a matter of time and we know it. It's just a matter of time and we know it. But spread the word that Common America's back in town, and I will have a lot of stuff coming out. Keep an eye on the YouTube posts. Most of the people in France were actually like relatively nice. I mean, I think the language makes it feel like they're angsty, but no one seemed actually angry outside of one person. But like, I've seen enough angry Americans too that I think people sometimes are just angry. I, however, was getting angry by day 5 of questionable food. No mimes, no mimes. Did I miss anything? What is this about? Oh, we're just talking. I'm catching everyone up to speed on my plans, talked a little bit about my trip, about French food, about how much I missed you guys. Basic stuff. Did I run into a lot of scammers? Well, I feel like every downtown city, there's usually a plethora of those like street vendors that are really questionable. There was a lot of that, but like that's also in LA and New York. So like, I think that's kind of just par for the course with downtown at this point. Any sort of downtown, I feel like you're rolling the ball on that. I didn't encounter any pickpockets or any sort of danger like that. I could have easily handled them if they tried, but I never saw any of that, so it wasn't too bad. Yeah, no, it was relatively good. It was pretty good. But yeah, no more trips. I do have some conventions that I'm attending that I can hopefully announce some meet and greets about soon. Fingies crossed. Fingies crossed that I'll have the ability to announce some meet and greet things. But beyond conventions, I'm done traveling. I'm so done traveling. I want to take some time to just hang out with you guys and really focus hard, you know? I also want to try to put out a real cover soon. Yeah. I want to put out a real cover soon, like an actual one. I want to learn how to mix music myself though, because I'm trying to keep things on the cheaper end, because I don't want to make Tim and Mark have to pay $1 million for no reason. So I need to start figuring out how to do things myself. The learning curve is grand, but you know, I've overcome big obstacles before. I can do it again. But I know it's only been about an hour, but today was going to be short. I just really wanted to get the ball rolling, and I should have a short out for you guys soon. And I should have a video out for you guys tomorrow. ASMR video tomorrow. The waiting rooms for our other streams are already up on YouTube, but they will be on both YouTube and Twitch. I just can't do waiting rooms for Twitch. So 1 p.m. Thursday, 1 p.m. Friday, Minecraft and ASMR locked in. May have an extra stream depending on how it goes. We will see. But hang out on the ending screen while I figure out who to raid you off to and fix my OBS. Ugh. See you soon. Thank you for the resub. Thank you. I'm not gonna leave when you did that. Hold on. Thank you very much. Thank you so much.